Trailer Boy Cloud here. I basically got my webcam up on the laptop. I'm not really trying to get the camcorder out. It takes too long to upload. Trying to get this one out as possible. Wanted to do it yesterday, but just too much. I was feeling sick, and my nose still congested, so I have a little heavy breathing. You're gonna hear it on the videos I'm uploading. I'm trying to get a whole lot out today, but I just want to give out a thought about Sony PlayStation right now. Something they announced yesterday as well. I guess get my introduction out a little bit, give you a better idea of things. But with my random thought of today about Sony PlayStation, like back in the day when they had the 80 gigs, it was backward compatible, and so now all of a sudden they announced the newer 80 gigs and up. They're going to stop with the backwards compatibility. Talking about the motion chip was too much. They had to take it out. That way we would save money on the PlayStation 3. And to me that was a big deal because at the time I thought, well, mine's going to be backwards compatible. I can go ahead and play my PlayStation 2 library and be happy. I didn't know about that time frame that they had stopped. I got the 160 Drake's Fortune bundle, so it was kind of disappointing to me. And Sony had this little campaign talking about some just does about everything, and that's not true. And today, well, not today, but yesterday, they went ahead and announced that you can go ahead and download PlayStation 2 games starting on Tuesday. But if you think about it, they went ahead and announced something about you couldn't go backwards compatible because the motion chip wouldn't be in the systems and you couldn't play PlayStation 2 games no more. That was a huge lie. Sony bullshitted right there. And later on afterwards, from that announcement, Overseas announced they were going to go ahead and release an add-on for the PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3. Sony found out, they went ahead and patented the idea. That way they went ahead, you could say, cock-blocked right there. And they never invested or did anything to it, and this is the reason why they stopped backwards compatible and whatnot. It's basically a double dipping again. They want you to go on PSN network, buy the PlayStation 2 games, even if you have it on library, just to find out that your PlayStation 3 could have played PlayStation 2 games. It says an emulator that was like it's like files on the system. It's not the motion chip, nothing to do with the motion chip. To me, that's a slap in the face. That's just bullshit to me. So basically, I'm trying to get this up, see what y'all opinions on it. To me, just disagree unless, maybe it's games we never got. Maybe Kingdom Hearts, 1, 2, maybe Kingdom Hearts, HD remix, or however you want to put it. Well, not HD remix, because they're not going to be upscaled. They're not doing anything extra. I'm real disappointed to find out they're not even putting trophies in these PlayStation 2 games. It's just released as is. It's kind of like how they did with the Resident Evil 4 and Code Veronica. They upscaled it, put little trophies in it, but they really didn't go all out for it. But I recently got those on PSN. I was real happy. I got for $9.99 Resident Evil 4 HD and Code Veronica X HD. But to me, I don't think I'm actually going to purchase no PlayStation 2 games unless it's stuff we haven't gotten. And please go ahead and let me know what y'all think about that. I prefer maybe they release the emulation for everybody to download. That way we can go ahead and play our PlayStation 2 library, Excuse my language, but, fuck getting them over again if you already have it on disc. It's no difference. There's no trophies in it, no nothing. It's just another way for Sony, trying to be greedy and get as much money as they can. I even pay $30 if they put the emulator on. Go ahead and download it on PSN. Another thought, they could also went ahead and let this jailbreak happen, and they could actually made a PlayStation 2 emulator, which would actually had much upscaling to it and be much better. Kind of like how Bleem was with PlayStation 1 games, except it was running on Dreamcast and PC. They had potential, but Sony blocked that. Even today, if you try to play PlayStation 1 backwards compatible on PlayStation 3, it's not as good looking as Bleem had it played. And basically, my introduction itself, I had another page before this. It was about music videos. I had thousands of music videos up in high quality, some HD, great sound. I even went back to boost up some of the sound, and basically YouTube went ahead and did a contract with Vivo. Vivo now controls all mostly music videos that deals with like actual today's artists, back artists, anything that's like mainstream. That sucks. I found that out when all my videos started getting blocked. I was getting banned for 2 days, getting notices. And the bad part is I had just put out for a partnership on YouTube. I had almost 1 million subscribers. I didn't know what was going on till they completely banned me. I went ahead and started up another page, and the few videos I put up, I found out that we're not playing. They went ahead and disabled the audio, so to me it's not even worth it. Even if I just put underground artists up, it just to me ain't worth it. I put too much time in there. I'm real disappointed at it. I see really killed a lot of people who had music up. Decided, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start another page. I'm gonna do what I wanted to do back then. I wanted to do something about games, movies. I kind of wanted to go out at the time. There's only one person that was doing that. That was the Angry Video Game Nerd. I really want to do exactly what he did with graphics and put in the time. I got the programs, so I know how to do everything. It's just the fact, after what they did with my first pages and putting all that time and effort into it, I'm just not dedicated. I'm not motivated to do that no more. I was debating if I really should show myself on these videos, or if I should just have a graphic version, and just redo the voices itself in a crazy robotic voice. But I was like, nah, I might as well put myself up here. I don't feel like taking all the time and effort to do it. I really want to put myself on cam and talk. Sometimes, I get a little, I don't know what you want to say, camera shy or whatnot, and I keep repeating the same words. I know you've heard it, you be like, man, this dude really ain't got no emotion. He keep talking some but always, or and basically I would have a lot more to show. But back in the day, I had put all my discs into a DVD holder, a little case itself. And at the time I was in a bad area, so some crackhead went ahead and grabbed and ran, And I tried to find this person, but apparently I guess they must have OD'd or something, because I found out all that money I had invested went ahead and got sold for exactly $200 in drugs. That's what his ex-girlfriend told me. But I went ahead and looked for this dude. I have not seen this dude ever again, so I'm pretty sure he OD'd. And that was my phone that just went up. My boy hit me up, probably telling me, come on out, man, do something today, play some pool. But I've really been debating on what I really want to do with my page. I do want to do movie reviews, Blu-rays, DVDs. I wanted to go ahead and show my collection. Ain't much, because I said my PlayStation 2 collection was the hugest. I had like about 250 something games. Those are gone. I only have 2 now. Fuck that crackhead. I mean, hey, shit happens. But back then I paid full retail price for all that shit, and what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to find the cheapest price possible. Of course, there's some games you just gonna have to go ahead and pay full price. Modern Warfare 3 coming out. I really want to get the $99 one. Of course, I really don't look forward to forking out that much. Because at the time I was in a bad spot. Exes and all that. Money just flying out. I think last December I had got a PS3. I only had 4 games, or maybe that was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, that December, I had 4 games only for like almost a whole year. I ain't had no new game, but finally, I started getting a little something. And now I got like about 50, 56, 57 games now. I got some box sets. I don't think I'm gonna start collecting DVDs no more, so I know some people who got huge collections. I may borrow this. I might just go ahead and actually, I'm not going to go ahead. I actually have started a Blu-ray collection again, but this time I'm not going to put everything into a case, a little DVD case where it's easy for somebody to snatch them. Just keep them individually up in here. I'm not going to let people really borrow like that. Somebody borrowed my Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I know that slipcover is looking crazy right now, so I'm going to get that back, and I may show you what it looked like, but I know it's looking pretty awful, so I may go on eBay, find me another slipcover. And like I said, I'm just doing reviews. I'm not going to do all this graphics or go out my way trying to do silly, funny stuff, or like how Video Game Nerd had his. Um, just don't want to put all the effort in it. If maybe get deleted down the line or something. Maybe one person go ahead and do a contract with YouTube, and only they can do it. Collection wise or whatever. That would just hurt my feelings. Put all this time into it. Another thing you see nowadays is like IGN. They now doing all these little same stuff everybody else is doing. That's why I say it hurts me having thousands, almost like videos up, almost 1 million subscribers. Start over from scratch, and you're doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Everybody else putting up their collection. It's nothing really new. Maybe you have some rare stuff, but what I'm saying, my area, we don't have these type of flea markets, whatever. We can find some good stuff. Our Salvation Army is crap in there. You ain't gonna see no good deals, no games in there. You just see like broken down silverware, some pots, dirty clothes. You ain't gonna find nothing nice here. Trust me on that. And today's standards on eBay, stupid, ugly ass prices, man. It's not. It's like everybody feel like they have the rarest items. Their stuff costs more. I don't even mess with that. I find some good deals online, so that's why you should do. Half eBay, sometimes Amazon. It's just catching. Black Friday about to come up. Got end of the year hitting, so I know they're gonna have some good deals. Biggest last year, they had that Cain and Abel 2 had just came out, and they dropped the price to $7.99 for that one night. I grabbed it off GameFly. So some things I get fortunate getting a good price. I'm trying to get the cheapest, or like a good bargain, good deal. And I think like the most craziest thing I bought so far was that Mortal Kombat Collectors, which was 100, but I had to have that day one. Sometimes you gotta fork it over. Sometimes I showed you I had that Goonies 25th anniversary box set for Blu-ray. Got that for $18. That was a deal. So some do, in the meantime, I do this for free. It's not something I'm like obsessed with, or just some, I guess, a little hobby you want to call it. But another thing, if you want to do, if you want me to review certain DVDs that I may not have, I do go ahead and accept donations, Blu-rays, DVDs, games that I don't got. I do have an Xbox 360. I really ain't got much for it because the controller died. I am going to get a new controller. Most of my stuff is just PlayStation 3 right now, some PSP, some PS2s right now. So there's any like option opinions. I take criticism. I take opinions. Let me know everything is my true honest opinion. My exact thoughts. I don't bullshit. I'm not gonna play favorites. Kind of like IGN editors where they be like everything Call of Duty, everything Halo. I really dislike IGN editors, mostly because some of them ain't about games. I know they ain't really blog or did past editing on games. They started their lives on Halo. They don't know about starting off old school wise. I prefer somebody maybe like Gamester81 to work as an editor compared to some of these people. I mean, they do have few good editors, but just a lot of I'm gonna say shitty ones out there that I don't like. Their reviews suck. The posts they put up suck. But anyways, let me know something. And hopefully I got everything I want to say on it. If not, well, I guess I'll put it up for grabs later on. But let me know something.